こんにちは、かえです。では3回目のシャーロック・ホームズやっていきたいと思います。ちょっとね、カメラ感度を変えてみたんで、ゆっくりになりましたね。
Shieldman, I'll go back and alert the guards.
Calm down. He's harmless.
But what is he doing
これラ
here?
ットキラー
Why
ですね。
hasn't he run
脱
away?
獄した。
Because I asked him not to.
Are you telling me that you helped him to escape?
Quite so, as he wouldn't have been able to do so alone.
But how? And why? He's a dangerous madman. Holmes, you've made me an accomplice in this escape. You owe me some explanation.
And you will have them. But my priority for the moment is to remove our new friend to a safe place. I won't be long, but I must go alone. I'll rejoin you later. Just give me your next destination.
Very well. I suppose you know what you're doing.
How could you doubt it? Here, take the notes. They will help you when you write up the account of our visit to Westgate. So, where do I find you?
The next step of our investigation should take place in the Whitechapel area.
Good. Go then, and I'll rejoin you there.
ホームズが行ったハンス・シールマン脱獄の援助について書かれた彼のノートは非常に驚くべきものだった。そこであの後この件について語った我々の会話の一語一語を筆記する方がいいと思うのだ。続き長えな。まあなんか種明かし的な感じなんですかね。小説みたいだな。
Here we are in the heart of Whitechapel. Keep an eye on your wallet, Holmes. This area is the highest for pickpockets in all of the kingdom.
Don't worry about
Silly.
my wallet, Watson. It would be easier to move Big Ben than to steal from me.
Or to borrow a shilling from you.
Amusing, Watson. Really very amusing. Can we move on to more serious matters?
I'm listening, Holmes. What should we do next, Holmes?
はあ、不老者というやつですか？ただの酔っ払いかな？
Whitechapel Street. We are in one of the main areas in the district.
坊や。
You ain't from round here. You shouldn't stay here. It ain't healthy.
Whitechapel Street.
OK?
This shop has been looted.
物騒だな。
You ain't from round here.
寝てるのか？起きてたわ。なんだなんだおじいちゃん双子これ。かわいいな。
Queue up like everyone else.
ああ。 なんだろう、ハローワークみたいな。
Whitechapel's
同じか。お、靴売ってるんですか？
They leave us to die like dogs.
すげえ悲観的だな。あれ
Here's
こ
the
の
public dispensary.
女の人、あれ見たことある。なんか気のせいかな。あれ気のせいかな。お、開いた開いた。よ、こういう人がスリにやっちゃうんだよね。お、病院？
This stove is hardly working. That would explain the damp around here.
Incredible. My colleague could at least keep a good fire going for his patients.
火燃やしてやれよ。寒いよ。蓄水ですな。
Closed.
あ、閉まってるんだ。先生？
Good day. Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes. But wait a moment. What?
今ちょっと目おかしくなかった？
It's been years. Since the Faculty of Medicine, if my memory serves me right.
Yes, we were young
ワ
and
トソンって医
ambitious.
者なのかな？
I didn't expect to find you here. I thought
な
you
ん
had gone to
か
America.
シャーロック・ホームズの助手みたいな印象しかないんだよな。
Amputating gangrenous legs.
Ah,
I'm joking, Watson. Unfortunately, I was unable to leave for Washington. I had to give up surgery. So instead, I crouched down in this rat hole, rubbing shoulders with the world's misery.
Grant, treating
Misery.
those in need is a noble calling. You
ああ、
underestimate
そうい
the
えばです
importance of
ね。
your work.
この度アイコンをちょっと
It's
変え
true
て
that
み
in
た
the
んですよ。
beginning I felt as you do, but as time
知
goes
人が
by,
書い
the
てく
more
れ
this
た
cursed area seems like hell.
アイコン
You
を
think
使
that
用してい
nothing
たん
can
です
get
が、
worse, and the
なん
next
か
day you see that it can.
ちょっとや
Now
っぱり
famine
自
has
分
hit
で
these
作って
poor
み
wretches.
て、
One can't always do
もっ
as
と
one
なん
might
か
prefer
チャンネ
when one is
ル
a
に愛
doctor.
着
Grant, I'd
持
like
ち
to
たいなっ
introduce you
て
to Sherlock
思いま
Holmes.
して、
Pleased to meet you. Well, no
自
one
分
comes
で
here by
書いてみま
chance,
した。
therefore I
1
imagine
時間
that
く
you
らい
need something in particular. How
バ
may
ー
I
っ
help?
て書きました。
Dr. Grant, we are in possession of a scalpel which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say it was stolen from us. A lot of things disappear from here, you understand. Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Thank you, Doctor.
さよう
Farewell,
なら。
Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
全然話聞いてなかった。ワトソンどうすればいい？
I suggest that we go to the cemetery next to the public dispensary.
お、向かいにある共同墓地。おじいちゃん。
I'm starving. Help me for pity's sake.
あげたい。プレゼントしたい。え、ここ？
Closed.
Even here, decidedly the poor people have been abandoned to their fate.
鳩だ。お。
This cemetery is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister,
なんかこの墓地
frightening,
見たことあ
and
るな。
ill-kept. What a terrible place for one's final rest.
At least
あ
hunger
の
no longer
PS4
gnaws
で
at them.
過去にシャーロック・ホームズのこのゲームのシリーズで悪魔の娘っていうのをやってたんですよ。 その時もなんかこういう墓地に来たような気がするが、まあ違うんだろうけど。第六感がこっちへと言っている。
This must be the gravedigger's cabin.
Well, judging by the state of this place, they don't work very often.
うーん。
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common. Granite.
花崗岩ですね。
These stones are of the same granite.
うーん。
Black paint. Granite. The same black paint covers these stones. This black painted stone is identical to the fragments found in the rope which we analyzed at Baker Street and in the footprints of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
うん。っていうことは犯人はここに来たことがあるってことだよね。さあ、第六感。OK。はあ。
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker...
犯行現場で見つけた証拠品と墓地の、あ、早い説明。墓地の証拠品を比較します。はい。
Black and damp earth. Earth freshly turned over, still damp. This dark, damp earth is the same type as that which was found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's home.
It came from a grave, then. Huh, what a lovely thought.
うん。
What should we do next?
Let us carry on searching the cemetery.
え、郷土墓地。
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
ふんふんふん。チラシ？
A leaflet for the soup kitchen. This
書き出し
leaflet is
か。
dated for the day after tomorrow. The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it.
うーん。ロープだ。
Let us see if the elements This rope is only worn on one side.
うん。
This rope is only worn on one side. The rope used to tie up the Bishop of Knightsbridge came from this cemetery. It is only worn on the one side because it is used to lower coffins into graves. Everything coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the bishop's home came from the tombstones of this cemetery.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those used to lower the coffins.
I can think of only two reasons why anyone should happen to spend a great deal of time in a cemetery. Either he is at rest here, or he works here. At least one of the bishop's murderers is employed here.
うん
A shame. If he was at rest
犯
here,
人
it
は
would have
3
made our
人
job
って言って
easier.
ましたもんね。うん。ほーん。
Let's look for a mobile soup kitchen, Holmes.
炊き出しか。OK。あれ出口どこだ？こっちか。お花
Buy
会
me flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
悲しそうだな、言い方が。炊き出しか。
A circulating soup kitchen.
お
Oi, oi! We're giving out free soup after Mass, right here. Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks to
ウッドビル
Prince
王子。
Woodville's kind generosity. A
ベーコン
ticket
スープ
for a
いい
hot
ね。
bowl of bacon soup.
Excuse me, my
飲み
good
た
fellow.
い。
You don't look like the needy.
We're not here for the soup, we're merely passing through. But I would like to commend you for your good charity.
Nah, it's the Prince of Woodville who's the charitable one. All I'm doing is filling the bowls. For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people here. Look around you. At every street corner, you'll find someone giving out soup just like me. I grew up here, and I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
No, mister, that's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against a bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them, and are handed out after mass. That way no one can cheat. A bowl of good bacon soup isn't for you, gentlemen.
We're looking for two people called Grape Ape and Kurtz. Do you know them?
Can't you see I'm giving out soup?
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
すげえ迷惑がってんじゃん。
What should we do?
違う。
Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look,
A money game.
うーん。
A circulating soup.
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
お
You again. You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
And what would you say to relieving two toffs of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Holmes, I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Watson, show your watch to our friend here.
Done. Make yourselves at home. All right, mister. First who gets 36 points wins.
なるほど。へえ。おい、ドクロ出せ。ドクロ出せ。よしよし。もう一丁。よしよしよしよし。行くね。嘘でしょ。やばいやばいやばい。ドクロ出せ。やべえぞ。え？やばい。運なさすぎない？
Success, Holmes.
いいよいいよ。これいけるな。これさ、ドクロ出る割合おかしいでしょ。おいおいおいおい。3？ よし。
Perfect.
Aren't you gonna leave
お
me
前の負け
alone?
だ。
Can't you see I'm busy?
はい。
We win.
Hey, not so fast. We'll play again.
Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. Me dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass eye. Me mum didn't get over the shock of it. and she killed herself by smashing her head open with her wooden leg. And she'd only just heard that my sister, who's a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out. And worse, our dog got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that against some information about Grape Ape? That seems like a fair deal, don't you think?
Yeah. Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where is he usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary. Them that deal with the morgue.
診療所のたちと一緒だった。
It is quite good enough. Keep your ring, my good man, as a souvenir of your poor father.
A souvenir of me dad, me mum, me sister, and me dog.
One further thing. You said that Grape Ape's friends work at the morgue. Which morgue?
The morgue at the dispensary. I must say, they got a funny job. They wash the dead, dress them, cut their hair. They clean the blood off the floor, chase the rats, stamp on the cockroaches. Mister, I can tell you, I prefer giving out soup.
There isn't a certain Kurtz amongst the employees.
Listen, we didn't play for info about the whole city. I'm not telling you anything else.
The dispensary has got its own morgue. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I just told you so. It's the one that all the undertakers prefer. Think about it. It's just next to the cemetery.
Thank you, my good man. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
では行くとしようか。
How can I help you?
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end, the one with the unpleasant smell.
Very good. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps.
Look, Holmes, a list of the recently dead. How sad.
I see names that have something in common.
共通点
I understand now why my colleague keeps quiet about his morgue. This place is a real mess.
Concentrate, Watson. We must look for clues about Grape Ape's friends.
さあ、猿の手がかりを見つけるぞ。お
Look at the state of the instruments. They've probably never been cleaned.
ハサミか。
I need something. A small metal stem. This is Kurtz's overall, so he really does work at the morgue. Strange that he left his overall here.
Holmes, this is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
Perfect.
なんじゃこりゃ。地図。
I need two keys.
Well, well, this Kurtz was carrying a lot of things. We must find the place indicated with the cross on the map we found in the morgue.
地図か。これか。
We must find the place indicated.
これ墓地じゃない？これ墓地だな。ちょっと待った。栄養失調で亡くなる人多いね。 えーっとね入って小屋のなんか小屋の横とかここかここじゃない？あれ違うのかな？ここ？鍵。
Closed.
鍵ダメ？お、なんでこれ？
Perfect.
お、
It's open.
やったーん。
Here, this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Oh, what a jumble. How is it that there is no room in this cemetery?
斧。
Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them. Well, really.
I can see a large crack. I'll need something thin.
Bags filled with nails. Bags.
Look, this chest has been nailed to the floor. I can see a large crack. A hole was drilled a short while ago. There is a sack inside this hole. Let us see.
なんじゃこりゃ。
We are making headway. How do we know what this means?
This message confirms that we are on the right track.
Valuable objects. But what are they doing here?
貴重品か。
Let's find the lover's tree, Holmes.
恋人の木？じゃあそりゃ。恋人の木。お、
Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscriptions. Sally and John. This design was the last to be done. Sally and John is engraved here as a symbol of their love.
We must find Sally and John's grave.
サリーとジョン墓。どこだーい？
Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest.
お、
Yes, it must be there. I need something. I need something.
スコープ。スコープ欲しいな。
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
You frighten me, Holmes.
掘り起こすぜ。
This must be the grave. Dig quickly, Watson.
Very well, Holmes.
ワトソンが掘るのか
Look,
よ。
a metal box.
なんだい？
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated.
This box comes from a bank. The criminals must have held on to it after a holdup.
印紙ろ。うわ、え、なにこれ？なるほど。ね。7、8、2。うわ。なるほどね。飛ばします。
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
そう、至って簡単なことなんです。どの口が言うの？
This key must be important to be hidden here.
は？
A hammer covered in blood.
怖っ。
Holmes, there is someone in that hut.
I saw, Watson. Come, keep your revolver at the ready, just in case. Open up. We're not the police. Do not be alarmed.
That's a strange way of reassuring someone. Holmes, they are children. My God, one of them is hurt.
What do you want? Don't come any closer. Are you the police?
Don't be afraid. I am a doctor. I'm going to look at your friend's wound.
Wait, Watson. I've got some questions to ask these children.
This is urgent, Holmes. In this filthy place, the risk of infection is very high, and the wound could get worse with every second lost.
The immediate danger for these children is not so much the wound as Mr. Fletcher.
Who?
Look at the wound, Watson. It's thin and precise. It was made by a sharp, well-kept blade. Any other blade, less well-kept, would have torn the tissue around it, and its size would be irregular.
So what does that imply?
In this area, who would take such great care with a blade? A butcher, of course. And the only butcher in the area is Samuel Fletcher, who at this moment is replacing a window that has been forced open. He's a man to hold grudges, as anyone around here will tell you.
The children are in danger.
A man as skillful with a knife as a butcher, and with a bad reputation to match, could easily strike a fatal blow by cutting the child's
ひどい
jugular.
男
If
だ
he
な。
hasn't done it, It's surely because these little thieves broke into his shop at night to steal a piece of meat. The poor lighting in this area saved them. I can assure you that Mr. Fletcher has spent the day trying to trace these children. And if he finds
肉を
them,
盗まれ
wounds
て
will
そ
be
の
the
報
least of
復
their
に
That's,
切り裂いたのかよ。
that's true. What do you want? Don't let the butcher
ハイ
find
リ
us.
スクだな。
Dr. Watson will see to your wound, but the treatment won't be free. I don't need to remind you that life is hard, you know that already. Give me the address of a certain Kurtz, and the doctor will dress your wound. No address, no treatment.
I can't tell you, mister. Kurtz is a dangerous madman.
Holmes, you go too far. You have frightened the poor child.
Justice is sometimes harsh, young man. If the police hear about this breaking and entering, they will see Mr. Fletcher's side of the story.
No, don't call the police. Please, mister. We don't want to end up in prison.
I'm looking for a certain Kurtz.
I can't tell you, mister.
In that case, I must take the side of justice. You and your brother are thieves.
All right, don't call the police. Kurtz is a dangerous madman. He's called the Colonel round here. I heard he was in the Boer War in Africa. He lives in Batty Street next to the wine shop. The way he smells, he must be a good customer.
Good. Watson, see to the wound. Never mind about the police.
ワインショップの隣バティ通りね。
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
It won't be necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be. If he had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
You mean you lied to frighten those poor children?
Exactly. Clever, wasn't it?
嘘も方便ってやつ？お？
Well, mister, that's a mighty fine outfit you're wearing there. You stand out like a sore thumb, and that's no lie. Watch that you don't get it all dirtied up, but you'd be welcome to come back to my place. It's not far, and I'd sponge it down for you.
Don't go back to Johnny's place. You'll get malaria.
Thank you, madam. I'm certain that you would make a very good job of it. That will not be necessary, however. But your thought was a kind one.
We'd best be leaving now, sir.
Here, please accept this sovereign as a token of my gratitude for your concern.
Well, I never. Thank you. That's right generous of you, my lordship.
You are very welcome, madam.
Madam, he calls me. Bless my garters. What a gent.
If you're ready now, sir.
Yes, let us go.
王子か。
What a remarkable man, the Prince Woodville, to talk to such a woman as though she was an equal.
Let's find Batty Street.
マジでホームズ全然興味なかったね。バティ通りか。バティ通りどこだったっけ？
A wine and liquor cellar. He must make a fortune in this area.
What do you think? What should we do next?
ワイン商人の隣の部屋。
Closed.
My God, Holmes, it's appalling. And the smell. But what can have happened here?
Stay calm, Watson. Take note of every detail and be careful not to move anything.
Very well, Holmes.
なんと。
This bandage is a day or two old, no more.
なんか口から出てる。
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
Only a dog could inflict so deep a wound, but it appears that the wound was gnawed at afterwards.
What terrible wounds! The dogs must have been rabid.
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
あれ？あ、歯型
It
だ。
is a dog bite. I can see the tooth marks.
ボロボロやな。あれまだだ。なんだこりゃ。
What a horrible wound. What a
Size 9. Hobnail boots like those worn by laborers.
ワンちゃん。
The skin was deeply torn.
What a horrible wound. This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
え、もう一匹いるんだ。
What a horrible wound. This part is in shreds. This part is...
Please take note, Watson.
The same finger that we found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's house.
指がない。
The dog's bowl is empty.
なんだこれ。
Grapes! What are they doing there? Grapes!
Someone wrapped some meat up in this newspaper. The blood is still fresh. Someone wrapped...
Grapes! Grapes!
This is yesterday's newspaper. Someone brought food for the dogs, probably just before the fight broke out.
And just after they had been fed, they attacked a man to eat him. Incredible.
An old photo. It's written to our comrade Jeremy Kurtz from Commando J. Malan, Bloemfontein, 1883.
Kurt served as a Boer commando. He fought against his country.
A torn piece of a letter. It seems to be a letter of dismissal.
解雇。
A newspaper covering the war in South Africa. Kurtz must have been following the war with some interest.
The Boer War is abominable, and it still rages.
ボーア戦争。
A military badge of the 58th Infantry Regiment of Her Majesty, and a letter stipulating Kurtz's exclusion from the unit. He served in 1881.
At that time, the regiment served in South Africa. Kurtz was in the Boer War.
Apparently, our friend Kurtz served in both camps in South Africa and was never a colonel, but that doesn't surprise me.
A traitor, deserter, and a false colonel. What a charming gentleman.
なんか調べるとかある？
The skin was deeply torn.
What do you think?
The material on this tray is rather odd. Small burnt balls.
なんだこれ？
A small burner.
A pipe with a strange smell.
There can be no
ドラ
doubt.
ク？
Judging by the material on the tray and the pipe, the man smoked opium.
Opium. I doubt if this man could have made his drug here. He would have needed a real laboratory.
Let us look at our deduction board.
OK。アヘンを調合するのに必要な器具が揃っていない。男には指が一本ない。犬の体には噛みついた跡が多数あった。
My deduction chart is incomplete, Holmes. We are missing an important detail.
Let's return to the clinic and ask if our friend might lend us his morgue for 2 hours.
What are you going to do?
I'm torn between a nap and a picnic.
Oh, I've had enough, Holmes.
The next step of our investigation, Watson, leads us inevitably to a post-mortem. As you're well aware, in the instance where a body's vital organs no longer function, every minute is vital. Be quick now and procure the room while I arrange the transport.
Very well. I will see you later.
はい。キリがいいので、今回はここまでにしたいと思います。なんか着実に事件解明に進んでるのではないかと思います。はい。では、ご視聴ありがとうございました。次回もどうぞよろしくお願いします。それではまた。